And welcome back to Spruce Hill Outdoors. It is October 26th, the last day of inline season. It's been inline season all week, but I had to work all week. This is the first day I had off where I could hunt, so hoping to get a doe today with the inline. It's a little breezy, but got my CVA Optima inline, and just gonna sit tight here, and anything happens, we'll record it for you. Stay tuned. There's a video of my inline. It says the CVA Optima V2. It's got the Veil camo and the Chronos muzzleloader scope. And I got my GoPro mounted on top of my scope so I can record any shots I might take. So that's what the gun looks like, and that's what we're using today, so hopefully I get a chance to use it. Got it for Christmas last year, shot it in. This is the first time hunting with an inline muzzleloader. I tried hunting with a flintlock before, but never got anything. So I'm trying the inline, we'll see how it goes. Well, we've been sitting here for a couple hours now. Haven't even heard a shot. I thought maybe with it being, you can shoot a bear with an inline today, or a doe. And I thought with the fact you can shoot a bear or a doe, I thought there'd be more shots and deer be moving, but so far it's been quiet, except for the squirrels. Squirrels are busy getting ready for winter. They're everywhere. But I haven't seen a deer yet. I haven't seen anything even moving. We're gonna hang out here for a while. Wind died down a little bit. Still a little breezy, but not like it was this morning. First get up here, it was pretty windy. I did spook 2 deer when I was walking up in my stand, but I haven't seen anything since that, so you know, it can happen anytime though. Anything can get these deer moving. They could run through here. I'm sitting on top of a hollow. I got a hollow to my right and a hollow to my left, so I can see 2 different hollows, and the deer usually run up and down these hollows, and I'm kind of in between their cutoff path where they cut across from one hollow to the next. So that's what the buck did last week. He'd come up right on the crossing from one hollow, crossing over to another hollow, and got him about 15 yards. So I was kind of hoping doe would come by this morning. I'd like to try this inline out and see how it does. I got it loaded with the Hornady 300 grain bore drivers, and I got 2 pellets of the White Hot, 50 grains each. So that's what I'm using. If I get a chance to shoot it, we'll see how they do. Stay tuned. Turkeys over there. Welcome back to Spruce Hill Outdoors. We're out here in the tree stand again. It's November the 2nd. The rut is on here in Pennsylvania. But we've had unseasonably warm temperatures. Halloween, it was 80 degrees. That whole week, it was 70 degrees. 80 degrees on Thursday. But this morning, it's only 44. Supposed to be a high of 54. That's like a 30-degree temperature drop, so that could get the deer moving. But I didn't line out last weekend. Didn't see anything. Got the crossbow out here again today. I got 2 doe tags I want to fill. But where I'm sitting at, I'm on top of a hollow. There's a roadway behind me about 50 yards. But the wind blows in my face and I'm on top of a hollow. And the deer use these 2 hollows to cross each other. So I'm hoping to catch something coming across here. Squirrels are out running around already this morning. We're going to sit tight here and see what happens. Anything happens, we'll record it for you. This is a perfect morning here, early November, when the rut's on. I always set up what I call my Bermuda Triangle. What it is, see over here in this tree, I have a scent wick. And I have doe and estrus scent on that. I put one to my left. There's one out here to my right, in front of me. It is right there. That one's in front of me. Then I have another one over to my right there. So all 3 of those have the doe scent on them to make the buck think that there's a doe in the area. And I left the open bottle at the base of my tree, so it's down there also. And I have a scrape dripper out here too. You might be able to see it right there. I have a scrape dripper. So I got all the scent out. Now I just gotta hope that the deer smells the scent and comes on into it. We'll see what happens. Well, it's Monday, November the 4th. Back out in the tree stand again. Saturday I hunted until about 11 o'clock. Didn't see anything. Had some things I had to get done. So I left at 11 to go get those things done, and 11:45 a deer walked by my stand. So I'm gonna sit a little longer today. Had a couple go by last night. It's a little overcast and about 44 degrees this morning. Not too bad though. But with the rut on, yeah, the deer could be moving at any time. Got my Bermuda Triangle set up, my scents out. Just sitting here waiting to see if a deer comes by. Anything happens, I'll record it for you. Well, it's Saturday, November the 9th. My last day of vacation, last day I can hunt archery season. Haven't been able to get a doe. Waiting for one to come in, but just haven't had any luck. It's been really warm in the 70s about every day, which is odd for November. So it has the rut kind of messed up. Deer don't seem to be active during daylight like they should be. I've got them on camera at night, but during the day I've been sitting here and nothing happening. But it's a little cooler today than it's been. It's supposed to be a high 55 today. So I was hoping maybe if that temperature drop, it would make the deer start to move. But this is the last day I can hunt for archery season, so if nothing happens today, I'll have to wait till rifle season and get out the 360 buck hammer and see how it does. But we're going to sit here today and see if anything happens, and if it does, we'll record it for you. What are you doing? Get out of here. And the squirrels are out in full force. Well, it's the first day of rifle season here in Pennsylvania, November the 30th. I'm still in pursuit of a doe. I got my buck in archery season. Actually, in archery season, the only deer I saw was buck. I didn't even see a doe yet to shoot at. So I'm out here in my rhino blind. Got a rhino blind 250 set up. I'm watching a hollow over to my right and another one over to my left. I'm on the top of it. Got the 360 buck hammer out here today. I want to see how it does on a deer. First time I took it out hunting, so I want to see how it does. Anything happens, I'll record it for you. This is my view inside the rhino blind here. So we'll see what happens. Oh, we're still sitting here in the rhino blind waiting for a deer to come by. I only heard one shot. It was close by this morning. I'm hoping the deer get to running and the doe comes by here. Been chasing a doe all archery season, inline season, back to archery season. Now it's rifle season, so hoping to get one on camera today and get to shoot it for you. We're going to sit tight here and see what happens. It's cold this morning. It's only in the 20s. Not real windy right now. They're calling for some winds. It's actually pretty calm, quiet. Not many shots so far. We'll sit tight here and see if anything comes by. A little bit more daylight out now. The sun's just coming up. Thought maybe I'd try to show you my view a little better. See my trail camera there. But behind my trail camera, there's a logging road. You can see that logging road runs up that hollow. That's what I'm watching for deer to come up over that road. And then let's swing back around this side. Back on this side, you can see that trail there. There's a hollow on my left side, and there's a trail running up across the top. So either hollow they run, I should see some deer. So I'm just sitting here waiting. Hardly any shooting. Haven't seen a deer yet. So we'll see what happens. I just heard a shot real close off to my right over here. Kind of waiting to see if any deer come over this direction. There's the buckhammer. Waiting to get its first shot at a deer. Got my shooting stick over there. Tripod set up here. Just waiting. I'm hunting with my brother and my nephew today, and my brother just messaged me. He's cold, so he's gonna go for a walk and see if he can push some deer out. He was teasing me this morning because I told him I was setting this blind up, done out of the blind, and he said he was hunting out of his tree stand and he wouldn't be cold because he was gonna shoot a deer early in the morning and drag it out. So that didn't happen. Now he's going for a walk to chase some deer out. I told him I had room in my blind if he's cold. So we'll see if he comes by. Just watching for deer now. I just heard a shot across the road, so maybe some deer will kind of start moving here. There's a big old woodpecker down there pecking at that tree. Must have found something he likes. I'm back out here in my blind again. It's December the 1st. Hunted all of October and all of November looking for a doe, and I haven't seen a doe yet. I already got my buck, so I'm just waiting for a doe to come by. My nephew's hunting over about 100 yards from me. He just shot a doe. My brother's up behind me another 100 yards. He hasn't seen anything yet, so. Yesterday was the first day and it was dead. There was only 2 shots all day, no deer moving. So this morning's already off to a better start. He got his doe. He still didn't get his buck yet, so he's gonna wait and see if a buck comes by yet. I'm still hanging out here in my blind and waiting to see if anything happens. If it does, I'll try to record it for you. Well, the deer are moving better today. I just had a doe run over there and down in that hollow before I could get a chance to shoot. My nephew's over here, up on that knob. He just saw 3 spikes. And I just heard a shot across the road. So, maybe something will come by here. We'll see. Well, I'm still out here. Just about noon now. I saw a doe this morning, but it was running. Couldn't get a shot at it. And my nephew got a doe over on the other side. My brother and my nephew now are going to do a drive. There's a hollow to my left. They're going to do a drive and see if they can push any deer up to me. We'll see if anything happens. The deer were running around this morning, but it kind of quieted down and hasn't been any movement for a couple of hours. So they're cold, so they're going to walk around, see if they can jump something. We'll see what happens. Out here with the buck camera waiting for a deer to come by. That's my view. Well, folks, when you're hunting, sometimes you don't have time to film the shot every time. And this morning, I was sitting there and the deer started coming up and they came fast and I had to shoot fast. So ended up getting, I have 2 doe tags and ended up getting both of my doe. 360 buck hammer, put them down. So gun worked really well. First deer I shot with that gun. It's called a buck hammer, but today it's a doe hammer. So I'll turn the camera around here so you can see them. There's one doe down with the buck hammer. And here's the other one down with the buck hammer. I had about 5 or 6 come up through and managed to get these 2. Now I gotta get them out of the woods. So it was a good day. I mean, we hunted all of October, all of November, and here we are December the 3rd. And this is the first doe I've seen. So I'm happy that I was able to get my doe, fill my tags, and it's a good way to end the year. So all you that followed along during all these hunts and all these videos, I appreciate you watching and sticking with the video. It was a long process, but I'm happy that I had a successful hunt and got my deer. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.